That was just one hell yeah, brother, after another. If you couldn't already tell, I just got done watching Predator Badlands straight out of the theater, right into my car. I haven't done one of these out of theater reactions in a really long time, but I really wanted to get my fresh thoughts and reaction to what I just witnessed on the screen as soon as possible. I have a more in-depth review probably sometime later, probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. But I do have a fun little story time before I get into the actual review itself. Spoiler alert, I liked Predator Badlands, but I went to my screening at 6 p.m. in Dolby Cinema. You know, I knew they were going to be like, 25, 30 minutes of trailers and whatnot. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take my sweet ass time. I walk in, I don't hear anything going on. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Are they just not playing trailers? All right, whatever. 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by. And then finally someone comes in and they're like, we're not gonna be able to show you the movie. Sorry, whatever, get your refunds or whatnot. So I was like, I'm just trying to watch the movie. I don't really care about a refund, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I'm like, I just want to watch the movie. It's more so the principle than the money. You know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's about watching a fucking movie. So then I'm like, okay, we have a screening at 7 p.m., which by that point in time was like 6:50. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get the 7 p.m. for IMAX, which is quite literally next door to the Dolby Theater at my AMC. So I get that and I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, I'm about to literally walk in and watch the movie. So boom, I sit down, order some food. I call my fiance because I'm like, all right, I just gotta make sure like everything's good. I'm gonna be a little later than normal. Literally, as soon as I hang up the phone, just say I love you, whatnot, or someone's asleep, I'm gonna be a little bit late. They come in after I ordered fucking food too. So I'm like, fuck. I was like, I fucking willed it into existence. So I couldn't watch Predator Badlands at my one of my local AMCs. So I was like, fuck, this is so annoying. So then I get into the line to get into the guest services. So I was like, well, at this point, I'm not gonna be able to watch the movie, whatever, yada, yada. Let me try to get my refund. The line for the refund was long as shit because the IMAX theater I went to was packed. So hella people were trying to get their refund from that one. And I was like, all right, there's another AMC around here, other theaters around here. Let me see if there's another 7 p.m. screen. So I was like, let me see if there's another 7, because at that point in time, it was like 7:05. And I checked one theater. They had it. Another AMC, it was 10 minutes away or 15 minutes away or something like that. So I was like, man, fuck the refund. Like I said, it's not about the money. It's about watching the movie. I just want to watch the movie. I only seen the first 20 minutes. I'm trying to watch the whole fucking thing. So then finally I get to this other AMC, and the whole time I'm driving there, I'm like, please tell me this isn't like a nationwide AMC issue and I'm going to pull up to this AMC and they're not gonna be able to play it. Thankfully, I pull up, the movie is actually playing at their Dolby Cinema. I did walk in like 7 minutes late, but I've seen the first 20 minutes, so I was cool with it. I was like, whatever. So I get in, watch the movie, and I just gotta say, Predator Badlands is a fucking, probably the most badass movie of the year. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. When I said it was literally one hell yeah, brother, after another, that's what it was. I couldn't help contain myself from being like, ooh. Without the credits, it's probably like 100 minutes of just straight action, boss. We getting straight to it. There's at least 10 fight scenes in this movie. Like, it's crazy. And it really reminded me of video games like Shadow of Colossus, or, like a God of War movie where you're dealing with these big boss fights. Like, it felt like that. But in this new world, on this new planet that felt like Pandora, the planet on this movie is called Genna, but it's like the most dangerous planet in the world, right? And I've seen a lot of people say that this isn't a survival movie. Like, it's not taking the usual approach to a Predator movie where, Predator comes, hunts a group of people. It's a whole survival thing, yada, yada. It is still that. It's just flipped and reversed with a Yautja as our protagonist this first time. And like I said, when I watched the first 20 minutes, within the first 5-10 minutes of the movie, they answer the question that we all had. How do you make the Yautja a protagonist and make us give a shit about it? It's because they ground it in something so real and familial and human. And I know that might be a turnoff to some people. I don't know why that would be a turnoff. To me, I try to relate to a character. Like, that's why I love characters. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the Yautja as a hunter, killer that just goes around stalking its prey is cool. But, like, if we're going to be following one as a protagonist and one that I want to root for, like, you got to make him at least a little bit relatable. And that's what they do here. I've heard that complaint a lot. And I'm just like, don't listen to those people, man. Those are fake. These are the people that think they're men. They're not fucking men, bro. They are literally grown-ass kids. And the sad part is most of them are like 40, 50. And it's like, bro, when are you ever going to grow up? Showing emotion is fine. This is what got your generation fucked up from the beginning. Another tangent. Sorry. And it's like they don't realize the original Predator was a commentary on toxic masculinity in the first place and how bogus that shit is. Like, people don't comprehend shit. But that's what this movie does, man. It takes you on this journey with a planet, and you immediately start rooting for Deck, who is our main protagonist. And I just got it, like, bro, there's just so many standout moments and scenes and cheer-worthy moments in this movie that you have to watch it on the biggest screen in the loudest theater possible, because it just enhances that experience. Something else that I was kind of surprised by was the amount of comedy, but it's good comedy. It's not like that cringy MCU dialogue type. This movie doesn't really have that. There are a couple of times where it feels like that, but I found myself like just really enjoying the type of comedy that they went with, because it fits like the Yautja MO and their entire like credo. Like, to me, it's funny. I like that a lot. But it is like a story. It is kind of predictable and generic story. Like I was able to predict a lot about what was going to happen, but there are some really good surprises they have in there. But all in all, yeah, I just want to get my thoughts out there. It's really good. It's violent. It's fun. Like, I think this is probably the most fun I've had in a theater. Like, this is just a movie that was meant for me. Like, it's just aggressively a movie for Sammy. It's got everything you could want from a sci-fi film. Obviously, the PG-13. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are thinking like the PG-13 rating kind of detracts from it, but it's the loophole system, right? Like, you still get shit getting chopped off, blood everywhere. It's just not red blood. You know what I mean? Because it's a bunch of synthetics, aliens, predators, creatures that we've never seen before. So you still get a lot of violent and really cool kills. And bro, I'm telling you, there's so much badass moments. Like, god damn, I was like, damn. Just like the set, creature design is all really good. The score is fucking immaculate. Dan Trachtenberg, my brother, you quite literally resuscitated a dead body in the Predator franchise. And as a massive Predator franchise fan, I'm indebted to you forever. He's 3 for 3 now, in my opinion, with Prey, Killer of Killers, and now Predator Badlands. I'm just really excited to see where he takes this into the future. And there is a nice little tease at the end of this movie that we're going to see something else on the big screen that we've never seen before. And I'm really excited for that prospect. But yeah, I'm trying to think if the cinematography, absolutely incredible. I love the blocking, the lighting, the use of visual effects and practical effects, and the mixture of that was just excellent. I will say there are some times where the CGI feels very choppy. It's uncanny valley. Like, this shit's not gonna look real regardless type shit. I loved this movie, man. I loved it a lot. We'll see what I end up rating it. I'm gonna think about it more. I'm gonna leave you my in-depth thoughts later, but for now, I gotta go back to my fam. Appreciate y'all for watching me. I hope you're doing good. I love you. You matter. Remember, if you're having a tough day, this too shall pass. You always got tomorrow. I love you. You matter. If no one told you that today, I genuinely, like, from the bottom of my heart, I feel like I don't know if I've been getting a lot of hate on here recently. I've been seeing some comments where people just like, I'm like, bro, I'm just out here talking about what I love to talk about passionately. Like, if you don't agree with that, that's fine. You ain't got to hate on it, but what the hell? But I always love and appreciate all the nice comments, like all the positivity. That's what I just try to spread, you know? And I'm just a yapper. Yappers yap.